After spending $107 on one single game, I finally was able to experience Kingdom Hearts 3 on the PC, and holy shit, when it comes down to it, this game is crispy. And when I say crispy, I mean take some chicken, put it in batter, deep fry it, take it out. Yeah, it might have gotten copyrighted, but it was 100% worth to show off. I cannot believe how good these ports are. Personally, I've only played Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC. I haven't gotten the other ports because, again, I spent $107 on only Kingdom Hearts 3. The story for that basically goes like this. The game got released and they took away my ability to download it. I only had the option to buy the game again. So of course I would buy the game again, because who wouldn't? I wasn't about to sit there for 30 to 40 minutes to wait for the game to magically reappear. No, I closed the launcher, I restarted my PC, I closed the launcher, I restarted my PC 3 separate times. Still didn't show up, I bought the game. I spent $60 for the pre-order and $47 for the game. That's $107. Okay? That only for Kingdom Hearts 3. I emailed them. Royal Cheese did not respond. I begged him. I was like, man, can you respond? I want my money back. I don't care if it's the 60. I don't care if it's the 47. Give me 2 copies of the game. Let me download the game 2 separate times at least. But alas, he still didn't respond. And if you're on the fence about getting any of the Kingdom Hearts games on PC, I highly recommend you go get them. Even if you don't have the highest end PC, the game runs fairly well even on mid graphics and 30 to 60 FPS. I do push the idea of using 60 FPS rather than higher graphics. The reason being, the whole point of having the option to change your FPS is being on PC, so there's no point in not using that function. But other than that, my overall experience with Kingdom Hearts 3 specifically on PC is pretty good. I had little to no lag during playing. I only had lag once, and that was near Monstropolis, and it just happened out of the blue. And it wasn't like normal, oh, let me lag. It was like lag. And it wasn't as if I was doing anything different from before. It was more like the demon in my computer came out and started to take a shit. I do believe this is because I was streaming for about like 5 hours at this point, so my computer was like, what the fuck? But like the demon in my computer really said, fuck you. Like a fucking notification thing for when people... Moving back to the topic of Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC, Element Encoder, the exclusive PC Keyblade, which you get after buying Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC, is one of the most broken Keyblades in existence. The ability Magic Roulette is so OP that it makes critical mode, even without the Remind DLC combat update, easy. Magic Roulette is one of the most... Why? The Zaw magic. The Zaw magic is just... It's crazy how much the Zaw magic can be used. So on majority of my Kingdom Hearts 3 playthroughs, I usually would rarely use magic unless it was proven to be effective in that one area. The reason for this is I was either storing it for a Link, storing it for a Cure, or in general just didn't have enough MP to spare at the moment. But with this ability now, I'm actually able to experience using magic consistently without having to use lower tiers of magic to reach Zaw level magic. And I rarely used Zaw level magic before, but now it's like second nature. And Kiraza is also a part of this, which is a huge benefit. Because I'm sure most of you know, Kiraza was tied to a food bonus, and not a lot of people use that, so it was kind of a wasted ability that Square implemented for no reason. But now, when you're at low health and you build up your situation meter, you can get Kiraza instead of having to use your magic. And honestly, on critical mode playthroughs, this is insane. Now, I'm not saying that, like, oh, I like an easier game. I'm just saying that the game is now more fun, that I'm able to use magic. even when on harder difficulties like critical mode. One last thing I would love to talk about before leaving is the keyboard and mouse control that is available to you on the PC ports of Kingdom Hearts. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was joking around about using the mouse and keyboard for an entire playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, but about 30 minutes into it, I had gotten so used to it that it was like second nature. It was as if I had already been using a mouse and keyboard for the entirety of my time playing Kingdom Hearts 3 with a controller. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of easier to actually use a mouse and keyboard after you get used to it. Whenever I get to the data bosses, I'm really excited to see how the PC controls either make it easier or harder against them. I honestly, again, I got really good with keyboard and mouse really fast. If you give it a try, I'm sure that you guys would also enjoy it as well, because I love Kingdom Hearts on controller, but I'm not gonna lie, mouse and keyboard is just something else. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. It was just a quick compilation of my experience with Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC, how I got robbed by royal cheese, and just overall how good the game is. I'm most likely going to get the other Kingdom Hearts games, 1.5 plus 2.5 as well as 2.8. Maybe Melody of Memory if they add a invite function, but that's going to happen in the future. For now, I'm just going to stick with Kingdom Hearts 3 and just do some cool shit with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.